We are back with another episode of Healing Women Podcast. My name's Aubrion,
Sade.
and today we are going to be talking. Our topic today is going to be "You've won the battle, but not the war."
You have not won that war yet.
We haven't, and I don't know about you, Sade, but these past couple weeks I have been taken through there,
Turn everywhere but loose.
everywhere but loose, and I'm glad we're talking about this because basically with this we just letting people know that God might have pulled you out of a season. Or no, last time we talked about season, you may have gotten through that season, but you're not done. The work is not done. God is still looking to you to get through more stuff, and He's waiting to test you. And the enemy is going to come in. So there are other battles. They might not all look the same. Some may be easy to get through. Some may, almost break you. But we're not done. The work is never done. The prayer never stops. The getting into that word never stops.
I love that you said you might feel like you be broken because God will break you all the way down.
All the way.
I'm talking about break you down so good and then build you up even stronger, even better. And you know what? I've been taking these last few weeks to just gain clarity, brainstorm with myself, and I was just really thinking like the last little test that I went through, he's so smart. Like God is so smart because he already has every step, every piece. Those tests that he takes us through is he already have the reroute. He already have the traffic, the delay that's gonna be input. He put every step in order with the issues already.
He put in there your disobedience.
Yeah.
And I learned that it's like, but sometimes I'll be thinking, well, he already knew. So that like it's easy for me to give myself grace because I said he already knew I was gonna do that.
And I love that.
He already knew that.
I love it. And it just when you think about it, it just makes me feel like, man, he really playing chess. On everybody's timeline, on everybody's life, it's a chessboard. And he's so smart, and you just have to trust him in whatever situation.
Absolutely.
You have to trust the outcome because the only person who can mess it up is you. You can just mess it all up.
Yeah, you're the only person keeping yourself from your promises. And it can't nobody, the enemy, your mama, your dad, no one can keep you from the things that God has promised over your life.
But yourself.
But you. And that's a huge responsibility.
That's some big shoes to fill.
I got some big shoes to fill. But yeah, so we just gotta continue to remember, like, we have to always, and another reason why we're taking through so many obstacles and battles is not only so we can be prepared for the blessings that we have, because God ain't gonna give it to us. He want to make sure that we're responsible. Like, you're not gonna buy a 4-year-old a tablet. You know what I'm saying? An expensive iPad tablet. Some people do, but
the 4-year-old can have a tablet possibly.
But you have to. Okay, if they break it, you can't get mad.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? They buy the order boxes and all that, but at the end of the day, you have to make sure that your child is prepared for the things that you want to provide them.
Heavy.
And you start with little responsibilities. You start with little obligations, and then you see
the little toy stuff.
Yeah, you see like, okay, they cool with this, or we could go ahead and upgrade this, or we could upgrade that, and that's kind of how like battles are. It's like, okay, you got through this. We got through this together. Okay, let me see what you're gonna do right here. Are you gonna keep that prayer life? Are you gonna keep this consistency? Are you gonna keep that routine that got you through this time? Or are you gonna be in the good and then another battle come and you back at square one? You know what I'm saying?
Not remembering
and not knowing what to do when that battle hit. Get on them knees.
Because you already equipped.
Get that Bible out.
You already equipped.
You already equipped. And sometimes we forget because we be so good and I was talking to somebody the other day. They were like, sometimes life be so good, I forget, to thank him and to say my prayers sometimes, or, it's not that important because I'm not going through it. And we are guilty of that. But it's like when we have them back, that's why it's just always we have to keep that prayer life, keep that word, keep studying, because when the battles come, I already got what I need in my backpack. And I'm gonna get it out, and I'm gonna keep using it like I do every day. Yes, the prayers may be a little bit more intentional and stronger and dedicated to certain areas of our life, but that's what's gonna get us through. And God is gonna keep testing us to make sure, do you still have that faith in me?
And you know what? What really throws us off is us not spending time with ourselves. So that way we can do the brainstorm, we can do the shadow work, we can rewire our brains to connect with God and what He wants for us and what He's telling us. It's just that little that it could be 5 hours throughout the day. You just spend with yourself to just think and remember, okay, this is what do I need to do? What do you want me to do?
Yeah. And I've been hearing lately too. The world has a lot of noise. You go to the store, it's music. You got a radio in your car. You
We
get
got music
home,
right now.
right? You get home. What do? Cut on some music. Cut on the TV. I sleep with the TV on. And it's like, what are we doing? Running from our thoughts? How can we hear God when it's always so, so much distraction?
Static.
I mean, I'll be at a red light ready to scroll on TikTok. And God hand ain't in that. How am I gonna hear God if I'm never? And granted, I could get signs, like I could be thinking about something or really just contemplating something in my head, and the first thing will be like, something, that particular thing. So yes, you could get signs through your day to day stuff that you do,
Mm-hmm.
but to really just be intentional and sit in that silence and sit in the Word and to really hear God and what He has to say and how He needs to guide you, you do. And I'm not the best with it. Don't get me
Mm-hmm.
wrong. I love a good music in the car and a good scroll. I'm a scroll.
For me, I scroll a lot too, but I do customize what I scroll. And also what helps for me is, I got 2 kids at home.
That part.
I got a babbler and I got a ma.
You gonna babble?
So sometimes I just say, you know what, let me my phone on 2%. I get it all the way down to 2. I just say, okay, F it. Let
Yeah,
me just charge it, put it away.
yeah.
And then I just might put something on and it can talk, like maybe a podcast, or maybe something on YouTube, or maybe something Pandora, a little, and that'll just give me my little peace of mind at that time. If it can't be quiet. I know also for me too, I gotta be in quiet because that's just me. I cannot. I get overwhelmed when there's too much going on. I
Overstimulated.
get so overstimulated. Oh my gosh, I get so overstimulated. So I just it's
I think I'm pinpoint times in my life where I'm becoming overstimulated,
you have to pay
and
attention
and
to
I
that.
need
You can't.
and I need to start like communicating that to the people around me too. So
Mm-hmm.
that's something that I'm dealing with currently. And another thing I have been, I said it, I've been, been going through it these past couple of weeks, and just sitting with myself, sitting by myself, has really helped because
It
not
does.
only am I hearing from God, I'm also able to just really just get through my own
Connect to
thoughts.
yourself. You have to
Yeah.
connect with yourself. Like I said,
We don't realize how we just don't sit down and just deal with our thoughts sometimes because we always doing something. Like you
always
said, as a
in
mother,
that mode.
you have two other humans that you have to meet their needs before your own sometimes. So it's like you have to be very, very, very intentional with your relationship and your intentions when it comes to God.
You know what? Something that stuck with me: filter your energy. Filter it. So when you go to work, you interact with people. You taking on that because we might be empaths. You know what I'm saying? You go to the gym or whatever, wherever you go, and you dealing with some people. Just filter it. Let it come through you, but then just breathe. Say, you know what? Chunk whatever energy you know for sure it's not yours in the effort bucket. Chunk it in the
Mm,
effort bucket. You get a thought that you know not yours. Think three more thoughts. That's good.
absolutely.
You feel just really focus on what thoughts are coming into your head that you know you would that's not something you would normally think. Get it out.
Because that keeps you stuck if you dwell on that type of stuff. And that's another way to get through your battle too. These battles that we're going through, these
Mm-hmm.
mental, emotional, spiritual battles
Mm-hmm.
that we go through
And
as
sometimes
humans,
physical.
physical. And there, that you make a great point. Just being intentional about the energy you surround yourself with. You refer to it as an effort bucket, but I look at it as like just giving it to God. Literally, how I think about it is like a tangible issue, whether it's a bill, whatever. I picture it in my head in an envelope with the title of it, and I picture it, me just literally, here you go, God, because it's not mine no more, and He's gonna take care of it. And my life has transformed so much.
It's not mine no more.
Yeah, my life has transformed so much since I started like doing this and thinking like that, because some stuff we just can't control. We only have so many funds, and God gonna make it stretch like He did with that bread, and He gonna make it stretch.
Come on, that fish and that bread.
We can't do it physically, but spiritually, it has already been paid in full. It's stretched. He can do it. So my life has changed. Like, yes, you have that initial worry and stress, and what am I gonna do? And then I have to remember that ain't for me. That don't got nothing to do with me now. No. I did my part, and I pray about it, and I tell God, hey, I got something for you, and I know it's already paid in full, but I just want to formally go ahead and give it to you.
Because sometimes I say, God, where that little extra check that you got for me? Where is it? I don't know.
Where's that extra little?
Where the extra little funds? Is it mine? It's mine. Where is it?
Where is it?
You know what I need. And I said, okay, let me calm down.
And you do, and He do. He knows. He knows all. In closing, when you are going through these battles or the seasons, just remember you have to call on Him and let Him know and tell Him, I cannot do this alone, God. I cannot do this by myself, and summon His help. And just know that there will be battles. That's inevitable. There's going to be battles from the enemy, God testing us, making sure that we're going to apply the same things that He's taught us. We just got to put that armor on, what they say, pick up our crosses, and just do the best we can, because that is enough.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's the ultimate goal.
Have your prayers ready, the words that you need for certain situations, the word, like, have your devotionals ready, have that space mentally that you can go to, have the right people around you.
Have the discernment ready. Have your thoughts of, you know what, I'm going through this, but I can get through it. Everything is going to be okay. Have them thoughts ready, because that's what it is.
And ultimately, at the end of the day, just know you may be going through something that you feel like it'll never end, or that may break you, but always remember that God may not take you out of that situation, but He will see to it that you get through it. And just always keep that with you, even when times are hard, and hopefully you'll be able to rest on that, and that gives you a little bit of light and a little bit of hope. But
yeah, I agree.
Until next time.
Next time.
And I hope y'all, if there is anybody out there that is struggling in any aspect of their life, just call to Him and ask for His help, and just let Him know you have to surrender to Him, and let him know, I am little, you're big. Do what you got to do. You daddy. Do what you got to do, and help me.
Take this away from me, please. Put your hand in it.
So just know you will get through it. And that's not coming from us. That's coming from God.
That's straight from God.
That's coming from the upper room, baby. So just know you're gonna get through it, and we'll be praying for y'all, and just know we love you. God loves you, and
our prayers gonna go straight to Him. They gonna go straight to Him. They is
okay.
We didn't even touch my pastor, so
okay. Now I forgot. Because they gonna go from us to her to him. So yeah, it's a
divine timeline.
Know what they call it at work? You gotta go through your
chain of command.
Chain of commands. Yeah, you gotta do your chain of commands. But just know it's gonna get up there. But like I said, we love you.
We love you.
God loves you. And until next time,
don't nobody love you. He do.